For step 1, you will need part A, which is the headboard. You will know this is the headboard because it is the longer of the two, and the rose detail is on the same side that has the double holes. You will also need 4 of the part C, which are the rails, and you will need 4 of the part G screws. So first what we're going to be doing is putting in the rails into the headboard. So what you're going to see is one side will have the 2 holes. This is where the rails will be coming off from. When looking at the rails, you will see on the very end that there is a dowel and a hole. The top hole on the headboard will be for the dowel and the bottom hole will be for the screw. You will also notice that there's a groove. The groove will go to the inside of the bunk bed where the panels for the beds will be placed. So again, dowel in the top hole, screw in the bottom hole, and the groove to the inside. So I'm going to put the first one on here. And I'll put the screw through the back to hold it in place. I'm also going to put on the other side right away. So again, dowel on the top hole, screw in the bottom hole, and the groove to the inside. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see that how I'm screwing these in. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using a drill to make this a little bit easier. If you also choose to use a drill, make sure that you have the torque setting set on low so that you don't strip any of the pieces. Otherwise, feel free to use a hand Phillips screwdriver as well. So after you have both of these screwed into place, I'm going to repeat the same thing with the top ones using the other 2 side rails. So dowel in the top hole, screwing in the bottom, and the groove to the inside. For part 2, you will need part B, which is the footboard, 2 of part D, which are the bottom panels, and 4 of the G screws. Once you have the rails screwed into the headboard, what we're going to be doing is putting in the bottom panels. Now, if you put the rails on correctly, you should have the grooves facing each other to the inside where those panels will slide into place. To make this a little bit easier, I like to tip it up on its side so I can just drop them straight down. When looking at the panels, you're going to notice one side is white, other side brown. The brown will be facing down, white to the top. So let's slide these into place. Like so. Next, what we're going to be doing is putting on the footboard. So the footboard has the rose decal, which is on the opposite side of the 2 holes. These 2 holes are going to line up to the same ones they did before, where the top one will be for the dowel, the bottom one for the screw. So what I'm going to do is just lay this on top, put all 4 screws in, and then I'll tip it up to kind of show you. But the rose patterns are facing away from each other so that when you're looking at the bed, you can see both the one on the headboard and the footboard. So let's get this into place, get all the dowels in their holes, and then we'll screw that down. For part 3, you will want 2 sets of part F, which is the bedding set, the mattress, blanket, rectangle pillows, 2 square pillows, and 1 bolster pillow. And then also you will want 1 of part E, which is the ladder. So we'll put the bedding on each of the doll bunk beds here, along with the accessory pillows that come along. And put up the ladder. So that concludes the assembly for model number 15304, the white rose doll bunk bed. Remember, if you have any questions or concerns, please contact Badger Basket as shown in the end of this instructional video. Badger Basket thanks you for watching. Enjoy!